Hello, everyone. Welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I'm back. I'm back, sat in this chair for the first time in well, about a week, I think. But I'm back, sat here. We are live this evening as well, so I'm all ready to go. Hope you are all very well. Hope you're good. One second. Mute. Ah, brilliant. Oh, see, I'm going back to bed. This is not a good start, is it? I am going back to bed. Ugh. Do you know what? I'm just going to start the quiz. I'm not. I'll go back into what I was saying before. But anyway, welcome along, everyone. Hope you're all well, and a massive happy birthday to Sir Bill of the Sir Bill of Legendshire as well. It was his birthday on Thursday. Right, I'm going to start the quiz, and then I'm going back to bed. By the way, just so I know everyone's saying I'm on mute. By the way, it was fine. This is the first time I've had myself on mute for about 2 years. And just to clarify, I was not in charge of the mute buttons when I was doing the audiobook. Anyway, right, let's get into it. Welcome along, everyone. It is the 6th of April. Oh man, tell I've not been right. Okay, here we go. Welcome along, everyone. It is Saturday, the 6th of April. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you are all well. Let's roll. Question number one. Ralph Macchio, Elizabeth Shue, and Pat Morita star in which 1984 martial arts film? So Ralph Macchio, Elizabeth Shue, and Pat Morita star in which 1984 martial arts film? Yeah, I wasn't going to mention that, Haley, because yeah, but let's test my memory. I think there is a picture next. There is. There we go. Name the celebrity for number two. So name the celebrity for number two. Dun, 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 dun. No way, come back. Number three, in the first series of Pop Idol, Will Young was declared the winner, but who came second? In the first series of Pop Idol, Will Young was declared the winner, but who came second? Number four, which director, producer is best known for creating Star Wars and Indiana Jones? Which director, producer is best known for creating Star Wars and Indiana Jones? Could it be the first ever silent audiobook? I wasn't in control of the buttons. What I was saying when I was on mute is it sounds really simple. Sit in a recording studio for 3 days and read a book. It sounds so simple on paper, but it really wasn't. Number five, 30 single women lined up looking for a date in which Paddy McGuinness show? I don't think this is on anymore, but I like the question. 30 single women lined up looking for a date in which Paddy McGuinness show? That's a good point. Some of these are from my archive, by the way, because when I wrote all these a couple of weeks ago, because obviously I knew I was going to lose this whole week being away, I did go back through the archives to pull some questions from there as well. So you may sit there and go, "Oh, I'm sure we've had this one before." Yeah, you have. I've been good. I've not been really lazy and lifted like a whole round out and dropped it in. There's a brand new Connections round, brand new Blockbusters as well for you. But yeah, some of the others I have lifted from places. So just in case you think you're not going mad, you might have seen these before. You gonna change or not? No, there you are. Number 6. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Name the song. You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Name the song. Got a great picture here that someone's drawn me as well to show you in the break. Number 7, pricing up commercial products is a key element of which TV game show? So pricing up commercial products is a key element of which TV game show? To be so eloquent today. Sorry, I've just seen a message. Evening, just got in, so missed all the preamble. We'll catch up with that later. Liz, don't worry, you can't hear any of it anyway. You just see me mouthing words at the screen. Number 8, don't tell him your name, Pike, is a famous line from which TV show? So don't tell him your name, Pike, is a famous line from which TV show? Number 9, which singer had hits with You're Beautiful, Goodbye My Lover, and Carry You Home? So which singer had hits with You're Beautiful, Goodbye My Lover, and Carry You Home? And your final entertainment, number 10, running for 38 years. What was the name of the BBC TV show that was supposed to give us a glimpse into the future? So running for 38 years. What was the name? What was the name? What was the name? What was the name of the BBC TV show that was supposed to give us a glimpse into the future? What was the name? That's no clue. It's just for some reason I'm going musical. Da da da. Round 2, geography then for you, starting with this number 1. According to the World Atlas website, yeah, which is the least populated continent? So according to the World Atlas website, which is the least populated continent? Number 2, where is the European home of Disneyland? So where is the European home of Disneyland? Number 3, which European river flows from Switzerland to the Netherlands? So which European river flows from Switzerland to the Netherlands? Number 4, which French airport is the nearest to Monaco? So which French airport is the nearest to Monaco? That's how exhausted I was when I got home. I didn't even wake up for qualifying this morning for Formula One. Mm. You know, I'm out of it if I don't wake up for a early morning Formula One, or if I miss Formula One. Mm. Number 5, which country do the supermarket brands Aldi and Lidl originate from? So which country do the supermarket brands of Aldi and Lidl originate from? Number 6, which Scottish city usually hosts the annual Fringe Festival? Which Scottish city usually hosts the annual Fringe Festival? Number 7, in which country would you find a city called London that lies on the River Thames in a county called Middlesex that is not in Europe? I remember asking this question at the time. I like this question. In which country would you find a city called London that lies on the River Thames in a county called Middlesex? Yes, in a county called Middlesex that is not in Europe. Wouldn't be a country, it'd be a county. Number 8, what is the largest town nearest to Land's End? So what is the largest town nearest to Land's End? Number 9, Gatwick Airport. Is it closer to London or Brighton? I meant to put the London in the front of that. Sorry, London Gatwick Airport. Is it closer to London or Brighton? And number 10 for geography. The kangaroo and emu appear on which country's coat of arms? So the kangaroo and emu appear on which country's coat of arms? Blockbusters when it wants to do it. There you go. Blockbusters for round three. Now, in a slight change of pace for you, these are like a Blockbusters Extreme. So, you know, sometimes when they used to do Blockbusters and you had the gold run where it wasn't just two letters, it would be three or four. That's kind of where I've gone with this. So it might not be the usual two letters. It could be three, it could be four, might even be five. I can't remember. But here we go. Number one. What CLO is a supplement derived from the liver of aquatic creatures? So what CLO is a supplement derived from the liver of aquatic creatures? One of those words could be, from the question, could be in the answer, but I will neither confirm nor deny. Number two, what IOM has a capital city of Douglas? So what IOM has a capital city of Douglas? Number three, what ATCF is the most direct route between two places? So what ATCF is the most direct route between two places? Number four, what BW plays their home football matches at the Tough Sheet Stadium? So what BW plays their home football matches at the Tough Sheet Stadium? Yes, that is what the stadium is called. That is what is on the signs on the lead up to the stadium, and it's there in big letters on the side of the stadium as well. I think it's genius, personally. Great marketing. It's not one that you'll forget. You just have to make sure you pronounce it right, otherwise you end up swearing. Number five, what WFW is the literal meaning of the Latin word verbatim? So what WFW is the literal meaning of the Latin word verbatim? Verbatim? Number six, what SAP are condiments commonly found in most cupboards or tables? In cupboards, on tables. What SAP are condiments commonly found in most cupboards or tables? In most cupboards or on most tables. Number seven, what NPP was first awarded in 1901? So what NPP was first awarded in 1901? One. Number eight, what SOL was a gift from France to New York? So what SOL was a gift from France to New York? Number 9, what FS was traditionally the home of journalists and newspapers in the United Kingdom? So what FS was traditionally the home of journalists and newspapers in the United Kingdom? And finally, at number 10, what SOH is an iconic subcontinent music venue? So what SOH is an iconic subcontinent music venue? Sorry, I was just really baffled because my background audio is peaking, which means the music's on, but the music's switched off, so I'm just very confused. It's not difficult to confuse me today, to be honest. Okay, questions are up now then on jvpqquestions.com, or scan the QR code on the left-hand side. When you land on the website, pick the menu that says 6th of April, and your first 3 rounds will drop down there. So you'll have round 1, 2, and 3. So if you need a recap on those, or if you want to have a look at that picture again, head on over to there right now. Firstly, before I go into the break, I've just seen something flash up on my screen. Happy birthday to Simon Robinson's fiance, Liz. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday to you, Liz. Hope Simon is treating you well, which I have no doubt he will be. Right, for your first break, then I've got another Only Connect style grid coming up on your screen. So I'm just making sure I have actually shuffled them. Yes, I have. Find 4 sets of connecting words on your screen coming up. Let me just get everything set up. Turn top on, no, bottom on, background audio on, brakes on. That's it. Yeah, so find 4 sets of connecting words coming up, and I will see you in 7 minutes. No. Remember to unmute myself this time. Right, I'll put these into an order then for you in a moment's time, so get yourselves sorted. Yeah, I wasn't really going to mention this, but it's been talked about. So yeah, it's my birthday on Tuesday. I turn four. Well, I'm not turning that age. I've decided this is quite a thing as well. So I'm either 21 years with 21 years of experience, or I'm turning 24 in adult years. And if you're not sure what that means, I was talking about this with a few people this week. So when you turn 18, that's the end of your childhood. So if you want, you can then reset your age to 0 and then you become that year in adult years. Clever. I like that. I'm taking that. So I'm 24 on Tuesday. Very much not so. It's those numbers reversed. But anyway, so yeah, no, it's birthday. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything special or anything. It's just another day, really. Jack's still off school, so he doesn't go back into school till Wednesday. So not doing anything special, but yeah, birthday. Anyway, right, let's put these into... No, it's the wrong mouse. Put these into some sort of order then. In 3, 2, 1. There were some red herrings in here, but here they are. So, I think some of you are probably sat there going, I think he spelt one of the Batman enemies wrong, but I haven't. So, your top row then is Harley Quinn, Artichoke, Kelly, and Mint. They are official names of shades of green. Then you've got Joker, Penguin, Bane, and Riddler. They are Batman enemies. Batman villains, however you put it, doesn't matter. Your next lot, then you've got Club. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. Gold, Fingers, and Rocky. They are chocolate biscuits. And then your final lot, Proud, Guest, Boat, and Court. They are house. So courthouse, boathouse, guest house, and house proud. It's the wrong mouse again, you dingbat. Do that. Hang on. If I do that, I wonder if I can do this now. So if I do that, and then do that, and then do that, and then do that. Oh, it does. Oh, magic. Right, okay. And then if I need to do that, and then that, and then that, and then that. There we go. So, how did you get on with those? Do let me know. Again, someone will eventually properly... I know... I think a couple of people have tried to explain me. I was never watched Only Connect, so... yeah, I'm sure some people will remind me how the Only Connect scoring works, but yeah, just score it how you want. But yeah, so while you're putting your answers down for that and your final answers for the first part of the quiz, I always get giddy when the postman turns up and hands us a letter that says via airmail, and it's got USA stamps and stuff on, because it means one of two things. It either means I've got an absolutely beautiful letter from America, or it means I've got another picture from the lovely Beatrix as well. And this time she really has not disappointed. This is absolutely brilliant. So we're all wishing you well. Beatrix wanted me to write you this quiz question from Audrey, and she also put congratulations. And then Beatrix is, so the question is, who has been running trivia for 4 years? And the answer is me. And there's a picture of me as well. And I think you've nailed that, Beatrix. You've even put the beard on and everything, and we check shirts, and yeah, absolutely love that. I honestly, whenever I see the words airmail on an envelope arriving through the door, I always get giddy. But that turned up while I was away, and Sarah, because obviously it's addressed to both of us, both myself and Sarah. So Sarah opened it and then forgot to tell me that it was here, so I didn't find it until late last night when I got back. She hadn't even told me. So yeah, but thank you very much, Beatrix. I love getting your pictures coming over, and hopefully I know you guys probably know about the book as well. Which on the book side of things, it is only available in Commonwealth countries, so UK and Commonwealth countries. That is the only places it's available. It's going to be available to purchase. I'm trying to tell them that there are people outside of those areas that will want to buy the book, but they're not really biting on it at the minute. However, there's certain guys like, so for you guys, Audrey and all the family and everything, I'll keep in touch and I'll sort something out, and we'll get a copy or a couple of copies over to you, somehow, way, shape or form. Because even if it does go on sale in the US, it won't be till late next year. So if we can get that. But yeah, I'll keep in touch and we will sort something out. Right, let's give you the answers then to the first part of the quiz. By the way, yeah, you need to read the copy of the book because you're not named but are mentioned in the book, and you'll know it's you because, yeah, because of things we did a couple of years ago. Right, here we go. Let's give you the answers. Entertainment number one. Ralph Macchio, Elizabeth Shue, and Pat Morita star in which 1984 martial arts film? It is The Karate Kid. Number two, name the celebrity. That is Denise Van Outen. Number three, in the first series of Pop Idol, Will Young was declared the winner. Who came second? It was Gareth Gates. Gareth Gates was the overriding favourite, and then Will Young came through and won. Number four, which director producer is best known for creating Star Wars and Indiana Jones? It's George Lucas. Number five, 30 single women lined up looking for a date in which Paddy McGuinness show? It was Take Me Out. No likey, no lighty. I don't even know what accent that was. Number six, well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. It's Staying Alive. Ha, 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 ha. Can't get that high, can't get that high. Number seven, pricing up commercial products is a key element of which TV game show? It's The Price is Right. Number eight, don't tell him your name, Pike, is a famous line from which TV show? It's Dad's Army. Number nine, which singer had hits with You're Beautiful, Goodbye My Lover, and Carry You Home? It's James Blunt. Bye my lover, goodbye. Really, yeah. And number 10, running for 38 years, what was the name of the BBC TV show that was supposed to give us a glimpse into the future? It was Tomorrow's World. Do you reckon if they did that again, they started up Tomorrow's World and was looking sort of like 40 or 50 years into the future, do you think they get it right now? Or that's an interesting, yeah, maybe that's a YouTube series someone needs to do. What technology we'll have in 50 years' time. And then we can come back and compare. Right, geography then. Whoa, come back. Number one, according to the World Atlas website, which is the least populated continent? It is Antarctica. Number two, the European home of Disneyland is Paris. Hello. There we go. Which European river flows from Switzerland to the Netherlands? It's the Rhine. Number four, which French airport is the nearest to Monaco? It's Nice. Number five, which country do the supermarket brands Aldi and Lidl originate from? It is Germany. Number six, which Scottish city usually hosts the annual Fringe Festival? It's Edinburgh. Number seven, in which country would you find a city called London that lies on the River Thames in a county called Middlesex that is not in Europe? It is, Canada. Number eight, what is the largest town nearest to Land's End? It is Penzance. Number nine, Gatwick Airport. Is it closer to London or Brighton? It's closer to Brighton. Before anyone jumps up and down and sort of says you're wrong, it's closer to London. The way you take the measurements for anything when you're trying to work out London is you take it from the central point, which is classed as Charing Cross. So yeah, it's actually closer to Brighton. Just in case I'm slightly out. Number 10, excuse me. Number 10, the kangaroo and emu appear on which country's coat of arms? It is Australia. Blockbusters, number one, what CLO is a supplement derived from the liver of aquatic creatures? It is cod liver oil. Number two, what IOM has a capital city of Douglas? It is the Isle of Man. And number three, what ATCF is the most direct route between two places? It's As the Crow Flies. Number four, what BW plays their home football matches at the Tough Sheet Stadium? It is Bolton Wanderers. Number five, what WFW is the literal meaning of the Latin word verbatim? It is word for word. Number 6, what SAP are condiments commonly found in most cupboards or tables? It is salt and pepper. Salt and pepper here. Number 7, what NPP was first awarded in 1901? It's the Nobel Peace Prize. Number 8, what SOL was a gift from France to New York? It was the Statue of Liberty. Number 9, what FS was traditionally the home of journalists and newspapers in the United Kingdom? It was Fleet Street. And number 10, what SOH is an iconic subcontinent music venue? It is the Sydney Opera House. There you have it, your first 30 answers this evening. Tot, your score's up. And let me know how you are getting on so far. Still to come, connections and general knowledge for you. I'll be honest, I didn't get back until very late last night, just because of traffic, and I was very nearly involved in a nasty accident on the M6 last night as well, which didn't. But I hope everyone's okay from that accident. But I was very nearly. I was only 2 cars behind it. It was stop-start traffic. So yeah, very nearly not in a very nice accident last night. But so yeah, I didn't get back until very late. So yeah, I don't know how. I've not really gone through social from Thursday, because I went to bed very early on Thursday, and then sort of straight into studio Friday. So I've not caught up on socials and stuff, not caught up on anything really, to be fair, which I'm going to plan on doing on Monday, and have a look back through how everything did. I know there was the darts question. I knew that when I pre-recorded it, and I did see one message from someone saying, why didn't you just like edit that? And as I say all the time when I do pre-records, I don't edit anything. Otherwise it just wouldn't be a quiz of mine, would it? So yeah, so I know the darts question was a bit of I was all over the place. But yeah, other than that, as far as I'm aware, I know the connection round was tricky. I don't really know how people got on with that, but I'll look on Monday. Anyway, right, that's enough me filling time. Let's go into your connections round then for this evening. This one's pretty straightforward if I remember rightly. 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the answers together? Let's go with this for number 1. Complete the saying, there is always what at the end of the tunnel? So complete the saying, there is always what at the end of the tunnel? Oh yeah, and one thing I did half clock as well. I hope. Oh, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. I hope Sue's on the mend as well. I've not really seen what's happened to you, Sue, other than just a photo earlier on, and I meant to say something, but I hope you're on the mend. You look like you're in a substantial amount of pain. So get well soon from all of us. Hope you're on the mend soon, Sue. Number 2, castaways stranded on a desert island would often send a message in a what? So castaways stranded on a desert island would often send a message in a what? Number 3, what M describes a person given to unpredictable changes of gloominess and sullenness? Eh? Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. What M describes a person given to unpredictable changes of gloominess and sullenness? Number 4, which part of the face is used for breathing and smelling and violently sneezing, as you've just seen? Which part of the face is used for breathing and smelling? Number 5, what is the name of the liquid that circulates the arteries and veins? So what is the name of the liquid that circulates the arteries and the veins? I know what question's coming next. This might be different on others' sort of keyboards. However, this is how it's written on mine. But number 6, on keyboards, the PRTSCN button stands for what screen? So on keyboards, the PRTSCN button stands for what screen? On my 2 keyboards, I've got... No, it just says PRT on that one, but yeah. But yeah, what does that stand for? Number 7, Big Ben is the actual name of which part of the Elizabeth Tower at the Houses of Parliament? So Big Ben is the actual name of which part of the Elizabeth Tower at the Houses of Parliament? Number 8, what P is a male name and also describes a decrease or fade out before coming to an end? So what P is a male name and also describes a decrease or fade out before coming to an end? Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Have you stopped practicing your putting yet?
What?
Have you stopped practicing golf yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finished the Lego set.
Oh, is it all finished now?
And I customized my cars.
Okay. You put Mr. Beast stickers on?
No, those are not Mr. Beast stickers.
Okay. Number 9, what is the first day of the week? So what is the first day of the week? Right, you going to bed?
Boom!
And as always, what links all the answers together? So what links all of the answers together? Don't lick my hand, you grot bag.
Meow. Wishing car.
Grot bag.
Wishing car.
Right, you going to bed, dude?
Boom, boom.
Go on.
I like the spoiler.
Yeah, right, come on. You go off to
This
bed.
is a big spoiler.
Love you.
Big spoiler. Big spoiler.
Right, okay, general knowledge. No, come on. Go on, take yourself off to bed. I'll see you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What?
Mummy wants
Boom,
you.
boom.
Right, grab your drink and go.
Boom.
Run.
I'm a boom, boom.
Right, general knowledge. Here we go. Number 1. The university boat race takes place between the universities of Oxford and where? So the university boat race takes place between the universities of Oxford and where?
Hello, Jade.
Number 2. Name the sport from this picture. Oh, yeah.
Godzilla. Why does that look like cartoon Godzilla?
Because it is cartoon Godzilla. Name the sport from this picture.
Hello,
Even
Jade.
Jade.
Jade. Hello, Jade. Bye-bye.
Number 3. Which animal is known as the
Mummy.
cargo train of the desert? Hello, Jade, and hello, Jade's mummy. I don't know. Sarah's shouting from downstairs. Number 4. What is the chemical formula for oxygen? So what is the chemical formula for oxygen? Can't believe he's 7 at the end of this month. Number 5, bratwurst is the German word for which type of food? So bratwurst is the German word for which type of food? Go on, go to bed. Number 6, apples and pears is Cockney rhyming slang for what? So apples and pears is Cockney rhyming slang for what? Number 7, which Team GB cyclist recently announced her retirement from the sport? The most successful female cyclist in Olympic history. So which Team GB cyclist recently announced her retirement from the sport? The most successful female cyclist in Olympic history. That one. Number 8, the red car and the blue car had a race. All that Red could do was stuff his face are lines from which chocolate bar advert? I make no apologies, by the way, if this song now gets stuck in your head. So the red car and the blue car had a race. All that Red could do was stuff his face are lines from which chocolate bar advert? Yeah, Jack was singing this, well, whenever I wrote this quiz a couple of weeks ago, so Jack was singing this and it got stuck in my head. So now it will get stuck in your head, and I make no apologies. Number 9, in bingo calling, which number represents Dancing Queen? So in bingo calling, which number is... In bingo calling, which number represents Dancing Queen? Your final question tonight, number 10. Name the musical that has characters Elphaba and Glinda and the Wonderful Wizard. There you go. That's just for you, Vicky. Right, those final 2 rounds then are up on jvpqquestions.com, or scan the QR code on your left-hand side and it will take you straight to it. So if you need a recap on those final ones, breaks, background audio. I'm going to go straight across into this. So as always, probably for one of the very few final times, I know I keep saying this, but then I keep miscalculating. But 9 dingbats coming up on screen, exactly as it says on the tin, which it doesn't. Just say what you see. That's all you need to do. Say what you see, and I will see you in 7 minutes. Right, answers then for these coming up in a moment's time. I completely forgot I was supposed to do this at the start of the quiz, and I'm going to do it again on Thursday, along with a social media post which goes into a bit more detail as to locations. But for now, if you have got the YouTube live chat open, don't worry, there's no spoilers, there's no scores, there's no answers or anything in there. So the post I've just put up is if we arrange book signing events, we've got 2 in the bank already, but they are trying to understand best sort of locations. So if you jump on the YouTube live chat, if we arrange book signing events, where would be best? So for this starting point, it's north, south, east, or west, and that means obviously UK, but it means, you know, north of the country, south, you know, sort of London and the southeast, southwest, north, northwest, northeast, and Scotland. To the west, obviously Wales, Northern Ireland, etc., and to the east, you know. So just if you can jump on there and just stick if you are, and obviously if you are interested, if you're not, don't vote, because it will just skew it. But yeah, if you are interested in something along the lines of book signings and stuff, please can you stick before you leave the quiz this evening. It's like one of those, you know, please write down before you go. Before you leave the quiz this evening, please just stick a vote on there as to where of those 4 regions where you'd be more preferable. And then I will pass that on, and then there'll be a social post out Monday or Wednesday, I haven't quite decided yet, where we're going to look into more of the sort of locations. It will help them just decide. I mean, it might not have any bearing, but like I say, we've already got 2 in. There's a few companies interested in doing it, but they just need to know the sort of locations as the best places to make it as easy as possible for everyone. Right, here are your answers then in 3, 2, 1, go. So number 1 is sideburns. Number 2 was missing link. Number 3, pie in the sky. Number 4, without a doubt. Number 5, potatoes. I like that one. I thought that was clever. But potatoes. Number 6, head over heels in love. Number 7, lacking in imagination. Number 8, irons in the fire. And number 9, countdown. Boom, 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 boom. That's the wrong mouse, you idiot. Right, that one there. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Do that, do that and that. And if you get your answer sheets ready, let's put that on the right thing. Right, the south winning by a south and north. Okay, right, fair enough. Right, okay, here we go then. Let's give you the answers then to the final part of the quiz. So here we go. Your connections round then. Number 1. Complete the saying, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Doesn't help us in the Midlands. I know what I meant. North will come down to sort of Birmingham, and south will be like Birmingham. You know what I mean. I only had 4 options, sorry. Number 2, castaways stranded on a desert island would often send a message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Number 3, what M describes a person given to unpredictable changes of gloominess and sullenness? It is moody. Number 4, which part of the face is used for breathing and smelling? It is the nose. And change, please. There we go. Number 5, what is the name of the liquid that circulates the arteries and veins? It is blood. Number 6, on keyboards, the PRT SCN button stands for print screen. As I've been told, it's PRT or PRTSC and various other options, but the print's what I needed, so print. And number 7, Big Ben is the actual name of which part of the Elizabeth Tower at the Houses of Parliament? It is Bell. Number 8, what P is a male name and also describes a decrease or fade out before coming to an end? It is Peter. Number 9, what is the first day of the week? Monday. And so what links all the answers together? Blue is the answer. All your different types of blue. Blue Monday, moody blues, etc. So blue is your answer. General knowledge then. Number 1, the university boat race takes place between the universities of Oxford and Cambridge. I got this slightly out. I think this was supposed to be for last Saturday, this question, and because it was boat race, wasn't it? Number 2, name the sport, mini or crazy golf, whichever you've put down. And it does say mini golf on there. I realised that when the picture came up on the screen. Number 3, which animal is known as the cargo train of the desert? It is the camel. Number 4, what is the chemical formula for oxygen? O2. And number 5, bratwurst is the German word for which type of food? It is sausage. Number 6, apples and pears is Cockney rhyming slang for what? It is stairs. Number 7, which Team GB cyclist recently announced her retirement from the sport? The most successful female cyclist in Olympic history. It's Laura Kenny. Number 8, the red car and the blue car had a race, and all red could do was stuff his face. He sees everything. Anyway, Milky Bar. If that gets stuck in your head, I'm going to be really happy. The red car and the blue car had a race. All red wants to do is... number 9, in bingo calling, which number represents Dancing Queen? It is 17. And finally, number 10, name the musical that has characters Elphaba and Glinda and the Wonderful Wizard. It is Wicked. Wicked by name, wicked by nature. Right, tot your scores up then, and let me know how you have done this evening. There are 50 possible answers and points for you. Did I put Milky Bar? Sorry, I meant Milky Way. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. It's Milky Way. If I put Milky Bar, I'm sorry, but you know what I meant. Milky Way. Milky Way. Milky Way. Milky Way. There we go. Right. Yeah, I could have had a load of different ways that I could have gone with your tie-breaking question this evening, like how long in minutes did it take me to cross from South London to North London on Friday night, or how many cars did I have to, how many cars were sat in the middle lane of the M40 and the M60 on the way back. I could have done many of those, but I've gone with this instead. So according to the Statista website, what is the average pocket money that a 10-year-old in the UK receives? And that's in pounds and pence. Okay, so according to the Statista website, what is the average pocket money in pounds and pence that a 10-year-old in the UK receives? So it's not a whole number. I've got some... It had some... Yeah, don't forget, if you are leaving, by the way, just stick a vote on the poll as well. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I could have, you know, how many people were sat in the middle lane of the motorway on a 260-mile journey? Yeah, there was quite a few sort of driving related ones I could have done, but wouldn't have made a lot of sense to you guys. But anyway, right, in your tiebreaker answer in 3, 2, 1. £5.23. That's the average weekly pocket money that a 10-year-old in the UK receives, according to the Statista website. There we go. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all of your questions for this evening. Normal service has been resumed in more ways than one. Managed to forget how to unmute myself and all sorts of things. So anyway, back to normal. Yeah, so for the next few weeks, well, for the rest of April, Thursdays will be live. Saturdays will generally be pre-recorded. And my reasoning behind that is because for most of May, I'm not going to be around. So for the weekends, I want to try and spend as much time as I can with Sarah and Jack, because I'm not going to be about, because I'm going to be all over the place come May with the book and stuff. So I do want to try and balance everything I'm doing. So Saturdays will go to a bit of pre-recorded, unless I've nothing on, and then, but it doesn't affect you guys anyway. But normal service will be resumed. So we're back to live on Thursday night for the rest of April as well. So yeah, back to normal. Normal service has been resumed. I can't get my words out. You wouldn't think I've been speaking for 3 days in a studio, would you? But it came out really well, and I'm really, really proud of it. They've let me put my stamp on it, which is really nice. Anyway, right, that is it. I'm going to go. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for still being here as well. Don't forget to stick your vote on the poll before it closes off, when I close off the live stream in about a minute and a bit's time. But other than that, I will see you all soon. as always, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for playing along, and I'll see you soon. As always, take care. Stay safe.